Hello, I'm Sarah Cordiner, and today I'd like to ask you 5 questions that could change your life. The 5 whys is an iterative questioning technique that was developed by an engineer for Toyota. It's used to explore the cause and effect relationships underlying a particular problem, issue, attitude, behaviour or result that's undesired. Even though this is an engineering technique, I'd like to apply this to life. And I'm going to ask you 5 whys in this short video clip to see if we can find out what is the root cause of your particular dissatisfaction with anything you may be experiencing in your life. So in engineering, the 5 whys aims to get you to the cause of a failed process. It's one of the most important aspects in the 5 whys approach. The real root cause should point towards a process that's either not working or doesn't exist at all. A lot of businesses and individuals that I've personally spoke to or done this exercise with have come up with answers such as, there's not enough time, it failed because there's not enough investments, I don't have the money or the budget, there's not enough manpower, I don't have the backup and support, I haven't got the infrastructure to make it happen. Now all of these are perfectly adequate and real answers, but a lot of them can be out of our control. So instead of asking the question why, I want to ask, why did the process fail? And more importantly, what would the success feeling feel like, and why is that important? So a key phrase for this exercise is, people don't fail, but the processes we're using or the attitudes we're holding probably are. Now obviously people are not machines. So in my exercise, I just want to come up with the final answer as a feeling answer. I want to know what the ultimate feeling is at the end of the 5 whys. I also want to know, because this is where the biggest transformation happens, why is that feeling important to you? Now before the 5 whys, I've got a couple more questions for you, so now's the time to grab a pen and paper. Question number 1, what would you love to have? This could be material, it could be immaterial. What would you love to have? Question number 2, what are you looking for? What are you seeking from your life? Question number 3, what do you want from life? If you could fast forward to the final day, what would you have had? What would you have experienced? What would it have been like? And finally, question number 4, how will you know when you've got it? If an auditor walked into your life tomorrow and you said your life was perfect, it was 10 out of 10, what would the auditor be able to see? What feelings would you be able to describe you have? What would you have around you? How will you know when you've got what you want? So a lot of the answers I get to these questions are things like, I want to be rich, I want to win the lottery, I want to have that dream job, I want to know what my purpose is, I want my kid to get better, I want my children to have the life of their dreams, I want to find that one, that person for me, I want to go on holiday, I want to have that special car. Now, I'm not trying to find out actually what things you want. What I want to ask you next is, why would that thing make you happy? Why would having that make you happy? And this is where we're going to do our 5 whys now. Now I want you to pick one thing, just one thing that you want from your life, one thing only. I'm going to go with a financial example because generally speaking it's the financial security or financial independence is the one that most often comes up for individuals and for business people that I work with. When I say to them the first why do you want financial freedom? Why do you want money? The first answers could be anything like, because I'll be rich, because I won't have to worry about paying the bills, because I can relax about the debt being not over my head anymore, because I'll be able to afford good things for my family and for my children or for my loved ones, because people will like me, I'll be more popular, because I will have more opportunity to do the things I enjoy in life. That's a great first answer, but that's not the answer we're looking for. I want you to keep asking yourself why until you come to a real feeling. Just to get you into the groove, here's an example. Now, Sarah, you stated that you would like to have a hairdryer. Why would someone like to have a hairdryer? To dry their hair. Why would they want to dry their hair? Because it's wet. Why was it wet? Because they washed it. Why did they wash it? To clean it. To make it look nice, to feel beautiful. Why did they want to feel beautiful? To feel good and feel attractive. So the answer to our why is not, I want a hairdryer. The answer is, because I want to feel beautiful and attractive. That is the root cause behind what it is I want and what I need from life. Now, that was a real life example used by marketing companies. So our marketing campaign, for instance, behind selling a hairdryer in that case, wouldn't be, this is the best, fastest, hottest hairdryer on planet Earth that's going to dry your hair really fast. We want to sell to people why it's important. So we would say, this hairdryer will make you feel good and attractive. So when you're working out what your whys are in life, you need to keep asking why until you get to the cause. Because having a hairdryer isn't the solution. Feeling good and attractive is the solution in this particular example. So instead of focusing on how am I going to find the money to buy that hairdryer, how am I going to get there, how am I going to get to my house, how am I going to get my hands on that hairdryer, what I need to be asking is, what things do I need to do? What activities do I need to engage in to feel good and attractive? Does it require a hairdryer? So now we're going to do your 5 whys to see if we can find out what ultimately is the cause of your particular situation that you would like to change, or find out what the cause is behind it. Now choose just one of the things you want to have in life from the first set of questions we did. That could be to have financial freedom, it might be to have the job of your dreams. Just pick one of the things you wrote down earlier. Now ask yourself, why do I want that? Keep asking why, and your absolute minimum is at least 5 times. It may be a lot more, but at minimum it needs to be 5 times until you come to a feeling answer. I don't want you to just jump straight to because it will make me feel good. I want you to then go, well, what does good feel like? Why is good good? So if your example was to be in the job of your dreams, I want you to ask why. An example here might be, because I want to be successful. Why do you want to be successful? Because I want to achieve something. The third why would be, well, why do you want to achieve something? Because I want something to be proud of. Well, why do you want something to be proud of? Because it would give me purpose. Why do you want purpose? Because without it, my life would feel meaningless. So your new process for your focused life would be to only do things that you find meaningful and that give you a feeling of pride and purpose. So go through your questions now and keep asking yourself why. Keep going over and over and over until you come to a real feeling. And then finally, ask yourself, if you really need the thing that was at the start of your whys in order to actually achieve that feeling. So hopefully now you should have your answer, your final feeling answer. So here are the next questions for you, now you have that answer. What makes you feel that feeling, other than what you started your whys with? So for my hairdryer example, it would be, what makes me feel good and attractive? Who makes you feel that way? So first of all, what makes you feel that way? 2, who makes you feel that way? 3, how, why, when and where can I or do I feel that way? Then all you need to do is add those things to your life. Simple. Okay, so keep asking those questions over and over again until you get your feeling answers. And then I want to know how that object, that money, that stuff, that situation, whatever it might be, will make you feel, and then why you like that feeling. So is it finally only a lottery win, that car, that person, that situation? that can give you that experience in life. Because I think you'll find if you really, really answer your why questions correctly, that a lot more things that are far more easily attainable, that are so much closer to your reach, can actually give you that feeling too. It's very rarely stuff that we seek as human beings in order to feel content and fulfilled. Actually, what we're seeking and what we're searching for is the feeling that we think that stuff or that situation, that person, that thing can give to us. I put money on you being able to find that feeling from another source. This is the efficacy effect. I'm Sarah Cordiner. See you next time. Does anyone know how to get a black pen off though? Have you got any of that stuff?